Kella, thank you. 5:34, and Eyewitness News has learned that the pedestrian involved in a hit-and-run in Queens has died. Police say the driver of a Dodge Magnum that took off Sunday night after hitting a 40-year-old Aaron Arabayev. It happened in Forest Hills. According to police, the driver and Aaron Bayev, who works at a jewelry store in the Diamond District, argued shortly before the victim was hit. Police are still searching for the driver. And we learn new details about how officials caught the man who escaped from police custody while in handcuffs. Tariq Arnold was found hiding in a Harlem apartment building on 5th Avenue. This happened last night. He escaped back in June after being arrested for a shooting inside a bodega. Arnold was being transported from the 32nd Precinct Station House to Central Booking when he made a run for it. He was picked up by members of the U.S. Marshals, Regional Task Force, and the NYPD after police received a tip. And
continue our coverage of the dangerous temperatures on this AccuWeather alert day. Thousands of people are in the dark and remain in the heat after a power outage on Staten Island. Eyewitness News reporter Dre Clark is live in the South Beach section with more. Dre?
Good morning, Shirleen. I'm sure it was a very rough night for a lot of people here on Staten Island who have no power. There are still roughly 2,400 power outages here. We're here along Father Capodanno Drive, and driving here this morning, we passed a number of homes that don't have power, and we noticed some people were parked in their driveways with the cars running. I'm assuming probably staying inside their cars to stay cool. Meanwhile, at this particular intersection here, the traffic light is on again. It just came on here roughly 5 minutes ago. It's kind of been an on and off situation all morning long here. But meanwhile, take a look. The NYPD brought in these spotlights overnight to help in those areas that lost power yesterday. At the height of the power outage, more than 8,000 customers lost their power here on Staten Island. The city kicked into high gear by extending the hours for cooling centers and bringing in air-conditioned buses for the elderly, and also handing out a lot of bottled water. This all happening on a very hot and sweltering day here on Staten Island. So having no air conditioning, having no heat, really having no really cool place to go made it very difficult for a lot of people.
We are keeping refreshments going here, like the water.
You're drinking.
Well, not me. They are, not me. I'm drinking water. I'm dehydrating.
All right. Meanwhile, a power outage caused a big problem at Penn Station yesterday. The overhead power lines lost power. A New Jersey Transit train actually got stuck in the tunnel, and that caused significant delays for a lot of commuters who were left standing by waiting for the all clear. That eventually came early in the evening, probably sometime around 7 or 8 o'clock. Back here live now and again at the intersection of Father Capodanno Boulevard and Seaview Avenue. The traffic light is back on, but still a lot of people don't have power this morning. Throughout the morning, we have seen Con Ed crews coming and going, so they're doing the best they can. Their initial goal was to get the power back on, completely restored by 5 a.m. They have now missed that deadline, but again, those crews are still very much out here doing the best they can to get the power back on for those folks who lost it yesterday afternoon. We're live this morning in South Beach. Dre Clark, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
Dre, thank you. And you can get weather updates anytime. Just look for our weather planners on your Facebook feed. You can also download our news and weather apps by searching ABC-7 NY.
5:38, friends and family will say goodbye to one of the women killed in Saturday's deadly crash on Long Island. Meantime, there are questions about both drivers involved. The funeral for 23-year-old Amy Grabina, is at noon today in Woodbury. She and 7 friends were in a limo that was T-boned by a pickup truck in Cutchogue. 4 of those people died. Limo driver Carlos Pino is not facing charges, though prosecutors say that he did admit to having a few beers before getting behind the wheel. Pickup truck driver Stephen Romeo is charged with DWI. Prosecutors say that he tried to leave the scene.
The defendant, Romeo, did stay at the scene for approximately 15 minutes. Thereafter, he was seen walking away from the scene, heading in an eastbound direction.
All 4 survivors are listed in either fair or good condition in the hospital.
Right now, Mayor Bill de Blasio is speaking to mayors from around the world on climate change.
Yeah, the two-day conference also includes a meeting with the Pope. We'll take a live look at the mayor right now as he addresses mayors from 60 different cities. They are pushing for bold agreement to reduce global warming. Now, this comes after the Pope spoke out against what he called the fossil fuel-based economy and its effects on the poor. He had been delayed, of course, because he flew into Milan instead of Rome due to some weather issues with the plane. Eyewitness News anchor Joe Torres, by the way, is at the Vatican right now, and he's been tweeting about the speeches on climate change at Joe Torres ABC-7. You can see his report starting at Eyewitness News, 1 to 4.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing those. 5:39, and you're never more than 7 minutes away from weather and traffic, beginning with Bill Evans and the Accuweather forecast.
Here we go. We take a look from our camera at Times Square. Look at south. Got a little hazy look this morning. Got some high clouds across the area. We got a pretty good start to our day here. We're going to be looking at a little bit of humidity, but that's not going to be a whole lot. Here's our camera in Brooklyn, looking over to the Lower East Side, around Wall Street, down toward the Battery, Brooklyn Bridge, and on up toward Midtown. We're looking at 82 degrees in the city to start the day. It's cooler north and west by about 10 degrees, and there's a couple of showers, Scranton, Wilkes-Barre, along this frontal boundary. Those will die out as we go into the morning, but they'll fire up with that front later today. So we're looking at 87 by about 11 o'clock, 88 noontime, 92 this afternoon. Can't rule out a pop-up thunderstorm starting around 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and right up until sunset with a brand new air mass that's coming in that'll give us some relief from the heat tomorrow, which we'll talk about next in your AccuWeather 7-day forecast. It's weather then, Heather, every 7 minutes. What do you got going on this morning?
Well, we have a couple of transit issues. The first one we're going to talk to you about is AirTrain Newark. It will not be running until Thursday night. AirTrain JFK doing okay. Northeast Corridor, New Jersey Transit scattered delays. We are getting reports that in the Trenton area, the trains are barely even moving. So we're going to keep you updated on that. Long Island Railroad Metro North path trains are on or close to schedule. The M and the R trains downtown express only. 71st Avenue down to Roosevelt Avenue, that's a rail condition. Hempstead Turnpike remains closed right near Front Street, and that's in East Meadow, all because of that accident investigation. We have alternate side of the street parking rules in effect for today. Shirleen and Ken, over to you.
All right, Heather, thank you. 5:41. Still ahead on Eyewitness News this morning, new guidelines issued for New York educators in an effort to ease the transition for transgender students.
Also ahead, new information we received overnight in the search for the burglars who targeted a Manhattan City bank. The pictures police want you to see and just how determined these suspects were to get that cash. Stay with us.
It took Leonardo and Miriam years to master the toss. But just a few little steps to master depositing checks with the Chase mobile app. Technology designed for you, so you can easily master the way you bank.
Oh, new Corolla.
Looks fun.
Fun? It's got Bluetooth connectivity, an Entune audio system, and even voice recognition.
Cool.
So how about a test drive?
Yeah.
Woohoo!
I thought I was gonna drive. She's in the zone.
Woo!
Get 0% APR for a full 60 months on a new 2015 Corolla. Or lease Corolla for $159 a month.
It all starts at Toyota. Let's go places!
Only Optimum gives you the choices you really want, whether you're a cord cutter or not. The only one giving you a choice of Wi-Fi access on the go and a wide range of internet speeds at home to stream, watch, enjoy the stuff you want, any way you want, at the price you want. Choose the package that's perfect for you, starting at the everyday low price of $24.95 a month with no contract. Call 866-200-7197. Optimum's the only cable company offering the choice to add HBO Now. The first one bringing you Hulu. Install by July 31st and you'll get it free for a month. With the everyday low price starting at $24.95 a month, you can't go wrong. And hey, if you want an amazing TV package, you can choose that too. Choose any plan you like. But if all you want is a great way to stay connected at home and on the go, call 866-200-7197 for internet with Optimum Wi-Fi included. Starting at the everyday low price of $24.95 a month with no contract. If you want better choices, call Optimum today. Optimum, let's connect more.
The Iran nuclear deal. Good deal or bad deal? Iran keeps their nuclear facilities. Military sites can go uninspected. Restrictions end after 10 years. Then Iran could build a nuclear weapon in 2 months. Iran has violated 20 international agreements and is the leading state sponsor of terrorism. Congress should reject a bad deal. We need a better deal.
You're watching WABC-7, #1 in New York.
5:44, new this morning. The search is on for 3 very determined burglars. Police say the men in these pictures broke into a Manhattan City bank early Saturday morning. They made their way into the branch at 25th Street and Park Avenue South by drilling a hole in the basement ceiling of a neighboring laser vision office. Police say the men then tried but failed to cut open an ATM. They left without any cash.
5:45, and new this morning, teachers in New York State are receiving guidelines detailing how to create a safe and welcoming space for transgender students. A 12-page guideline was released yesterday by the state's education department. It includes advice from real-life situations, directing teachers to follow their students' lead when it comes to using consistent pronouns and names. The document also tells schools to avoid separating students by gender, with practices like giving different colored graduation gowns to boys and girls.
5:45, and Bill Evans joining us now with the Accuweather forecast. Bill?
Here we go. We take a look from our camera here on the roof over toward the Chrysler building, brought to you by Chrysler. And we look over toward the East River, 59th Street Bridge, the Edward I. Koch 59th Street Bridge. That's Big Alice Power Plant, Rosedale, Queens. We can see up here toward Flushing Bay, looking good, because I'm alive. And we look over toward the Hudson, I should say, from the East River across to Flushing Bay, all the way out to Long Island Sound. Here's the current temperature right now, 82 degrees. That is, of course, warm for the overnight hours. In the 5 boroughs, it's pretty warm because all that heat from yesterday, it holds on to the concrete and the asphalt, and so you get that heat island effect of the 5 boroughs. And so even with a dry humidity, it's still going to be warm for the overnight hours. So normal high is 84 for this time of the year. Sun's up, and we'll set at 8:22. We should have a pretty good looking sunset, but there will be some showers around then. Heat advisory today. We do not have a heat advisory today. What we have is an air quality alert for the day today, because we're going to be looking at temperatures today that'll be kind of minus that humidity across the area. So we're looking at a little humidity, but nothing like yesterday when the real feel was around 100 to 103 here to our west. We hit 94 yesterday. So today, we're kind of minus that humidity because the wind has been calm this morning. It'll be a west wind today, so that really doesn't pump up a lot of moisture. You can see across the area this morning, we have a 3-mile-an-hour wind off to our west. So today, the air quality is moderate. The UV index is a 6, borderlining on a 7. That's 45 minutes to an hour. You get a sunburn, and the pollen count has been moderate. That'll get really knocked down this evening and tonight. Here's the air quality alert I'm talking about for Jersey. For Sussex and Warren County, Morris County, Somerset, Hunter, Middlesex County, Monmouth, Ocean, down toward Trenton, and on down toward Cape May. So today we have high clouds across the area. A couple of showers are with this front. This is Canadian air here. This is warmer air here, where there's not a lot of moisture, not a lot of lift, and not a lot of jet stream. So all those components really need to come together for some heavy thunderstorms. We just don't have that right now. So what we have is the front moving through at around 5 o'clock. Could be a pop-up storm from Dutchess County, Ulster, Sullivan at 5 into northern New Jersey. 6, 7 o'clock in the city, and eastward out across Long Island. And then this is all out of here by 9 o'clock tonight, 10 o'clock midnight, it's gone. 92 today, scattered thunderstorm with this front coming through. But tonight, after sunset, it's more comfortable, low humidity, clear skies, pollen's gone, humidity's gone. It's sunny and nice tomorrow, right around 84. And here in your Accuweather 7-day forecast, look at Thursday and Friday. Highs 82, a little cooler than normal, and lows at night into the upper 60s. And we even have great weather going into the weekend. So the UV index today is, way on up there. The water temperature 77 degrees, and we've got a low risk of rip current at the beaches. So we got some really nice weather. We get a heat wave today, first one we've had in a long time, and then we got some sunny, nice weather right on into the weekend.
Yeah, this has not been a brutal summer. It's been a gentle summer, and we are enjoying it thoroughly.
That's been great.
Yeah.
What is also timed out is, if we've had any real big rain, that's been during the week.
Right.
Exactly.
So the weekend days have been pretty
Mother
good.
Nature, thank you.
And the reservoirs are looking all right, right?
We got plenty of water. The reservoirs
we're
are
very fortunate.
fine.
That's a good thing.
They are fine.
Heather?
Yes.
What do you have for us?
We're not looking too good. Remember yesterday, New Jersey Transit was having some issues? Yeah. Well, New Jersey Transit was having issues yesterday, and it looks like they're having issues again this morning. We have not gotten reports that this is heat-related. However, we do have somebody on a Northeast Corridor line in Princeton Junction. They are now reporting that there are signal problems, and they had an announcement on the train saying that this is going to be a slow ride to New York. So again, New Jersey Transit, Northeast Corridor line. Let's take a look at a webcam, show you that closure. Hempstead Turnpike remains closed right near Front Street. Street cleaning rules are in effect for today. Shirleen and Ken, over to you.
All right, Heather, thank you. It's 5:49. Still ahead on Eyewitness News this morning. New information on the video so many of our Eyewitness News viewers are watching online. The professional surfer who was attacked by a shark shares his plans for the future.
Also ahead, the mega jackpot on the line for tonight's Mega Millions drawing. Stay with us.
This Eyewitness News weather and traffic report is sponsored by Chrysler.
The new Chrysler 200, America's import. Well-qualified current lessees of competitive vehicles get a low-mileage sign-and-drive lease on Chrysler 200S for $269 a month.
When something happens, I'm an eyewitness.
I'm an eyewitness.
Eyewitness as it happens.
I'm an eyewitness.
Because I got Eyewitness News right here.
I love it. I love it. No matter where I am, I'm an eyewitness.
Hello, Channel 7. Everything I need right here. Hashtag ABC7NY.
So easy.
Be an eyewitness. Share what you see at hashtag ABC7NY.
It's Eyewitness News. It's the best news in New York. Come on.
I don't like it. No, I love it. Come on, sing it, girls.
Homestead, Aaron's to run.
So it's you versus a typical Tuesday. Take it on with Ford Escape, the perfect sidekick.
Got it.
Need an extra pair of eyes? Escape's got a rear-view camera. How about an extra pair of hands? Escape's foot-activated liftgate is ready to amaze. And with a simple voice command, well, you're not just mom.
Val's Ice Cream.
You've become super mom. That's the total package. Get a 2015 Ford Escape with 0% financing for 72 months or lease for just $169 a month.
Punch it. You feel that? That's the IV Tech at work. It regulates the intake and the exhaust valves to optimize performance at any RPM.
Nice.
Yes!
Hurry into the Acura. It's that kind of summer event. Visit your New York Acura dealer for attractive offers on the TLX.
Eyewitness News needs your help to protect our children. Have you seen Adam? ABC-7 and your Tri-State Ford dealers thank you for helping protect our children.
5:52, new this morning, we are hearing from the professional surfer whose close call with the shark was caught on camera. It is one of the most popular stories on ABC-7NY. When you see it, you know why. Mick Fanning returned home to Australia early this morning after the surfing competition in South Africa. That is where he survived a shark attack while waiting to compete in the final round of the J-Bay Open. That's the video showing Fanning getting knocked off his board and disappearing behind a wave. Fanning says fight or flight kicked in, and he went for that shark.
It just was right there, and that's when I don't know if I punched it hard or if it was little baby punches.
Mick turned and fought in that split moment, and to be honest, it could be the thing that gave me the courage to just head for him.
Fanning's competitor, fellow Australian surfer Julian Wilson, headed right for him. Neither of the men was hurt. Fanning says he's going to take a couple of weeks to relax after the scare.
Yeah, please. Happening today, both the Mercury and the Mega Millions jackpot are on the rise. $152 million up for grabs in tonight's drawing. The cash option isn't too shabby either, $91 million. Nobody's won the big prize since the $260 million drawing at the start of last month. And you can watch the live drawing tonight, just before Eyewitness News at 11, right here on Channel 7.
In it to win it. All right, coming up next, 5:53, we are staying on top of breaking news on Long Island. A deadly crash has closed a portion of the Hempstead Turnpike for 6 hours now. This is a live look at the scene. We will have a live update for you at the top of the hour.
New perspectives lead to new perceptions. Like the one you get behind the wheel of the all-new Chrysler 200. With its unrivaled craftsmanship and superior fuel efficiency, you won't look at sedans the same way again. One drive and you'll discover why the Chrysler 200's popularity is growing faster than any sedan in its segment. Hurry in to the Chrysler Summer Clearance event. Well-qualified current lessees of competitive vehicles get a low-mileage sign-and-drive lease on Chrysler 200S for $269 a month.
You need to get to the night shift in the South Bronx. Get your baby to the doctor in Jamaica, Queens. And get to the airport from Sunset Park, Brooklyn. And while taxis often refuse people in minority neighborhoods, Uber's there, taking more people to and from communities outside Manhattan than anyone. But Mayor de Blasio is pushing the agenda of his big taxi donors to limit Uber cars and drivers. And vital service for thousands of New Yorkers may vanish. Tell Mayor de Blasio, don't strand New York.
Now and choose from 4 free offers, plus friends, family, and kids sale free.
It's a golden opportunity to discover the luxury of freedom, to venture further, to experience more, to make a routine of breaking with routine. Come into the Lexus Golden Opportunity Sales Event, where you'll find some of the best offers of the year on our most capable models. Lease the 2015 NX200 Turbo for $369 a month for 36 months, and we'll make your first month's payment. See your Lexus dealer.
Beijing is not just a mystical city, but an urban powerhouse. Now enjoy the 72-hour visa-free transit and new tax refunds on shopping for overseas travelers. Discover Beijing 4, a modern city on the rise. Saturday, July 25th at 7 p.m.
Since 1961, Pearl Vision has been providing expert eye care. Today, we make caring for your eyes even easier. Right now, buy 1 pair of glasses and get another pair free. This is genuine eye care in your neighborhood. This is Pearl Vision.
It's an Accuweather alert day. You're never more than 7 minutes away from weather and traffic together here on Eyewitness News this morning. Let's take a look outside. How gorgeous is the sunrise across the area this morning?
No ceiling.
Gotta watch that ceiling. We got sunshine this morning across the area. We got some showers and thunderstorms off to our west. We got a couple of those pop up into the area later on today. We're looking at 82 around the 5 boroughs, to 72 around New City, 76 Long Island, 75 around 75, 76 coastal Connecticut. Heather's looking at your commute. Weather than Heather every 7 minutes. The train's over in Jersey around Newark, big problem.
Going to be an issue this morning, and we actually have a co-worker on a New Jersey Transit train, and they made 2 announcements. The first announcement was that it's going to be a slow ride to New York. The other one saying it's some Amtrak signal problems. Our street cleaning rules are in effect. Shirleen and Ken, over to you.
Okay, and Eyewitness News is coming right back after this.
We've got breaking news on Long Island, a deadly crash overnight on the busy Hempstead Turnpike. We'll have more when we come right back.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's stay.
Countless adventures, one resort. The new Camelback. Book your stay now for $200 in savings.
Good morning.
Morning. No.
WeatherTech floor liners are created to be the ultimate vehicle floor protection in the world. Designed with channels to catch and hold spills until you wash them away. Go to WeatherTech.com and order your perfect fit floor liners today. The most advanced floor protection for your vehicle is at WeatherTech.com.
Stay in there.
Every villain knows a getaway car requires abundant power, impeccable style, and of course, the cover of darkness. But what if it's a different kind of getaway you're after? the F-Type convertible and the F-Type coupe from Jaguar. Oh, it's good to be bad.
Jaguar has been ranked highest in customer satisfaction with dealer service among luxury brands by J.D. Power.
Ooh la la! It's ShopRite summertime can sale.
Now, summertime's for can. ShopRite saves you more on everything in cans. Today it's great to save some cash. You come to ShopRite's Can Bash.
Donut House or 8 o'clock K-Cups are only $4.99 with your card. And assorted Kellogg cereals are only $1.88 with your card.
Shop and save more out of summer Can Bash.
It's hot, hot, hot.
Take Lee with you. Download the AccuTrack Alert app.
This is New York's #1 news. Channel 7 Eyewitness News. With Lori Stokes and Ken Rosato. Heather O'Rourke with traffic. And Bill Evans with the exclusive AccuWeather forecast. Now, Eyewitness News this morning.
Good morning. It's 6 o'clock. We are following breaking news in Nassau County. Right now, police are working this major accident investigation, shutting down Hempstead Turnpike. We know one driver was killed in a crash while trying to avoid a traffic stop.
We're also watching the repairs underway on Staten Island. Thousands of homes and businesses without electricity all night, along with stoplights at some intersections.
And it is going to be another scorcher today. Temperatures creeping back into the 90s will mean our first heat wave of the year. And good morning to you. I'm Shirleen Allicot in for Lori Stokes.
And I'm Ken Rosato. Thank you for joining us. It is Tuesday, July